Okay, so yesterday was 4 months on T, and a lot of stuff just kind of happened. So I'll try and make this video quick. I don't want it to be like 30 minutes long. Next Monday, I go in to have a consultation for top surgery. I need to price it out, and I know like ballpark figure, but until they like actually see you. Especially because I've had a breast reduction. Like, I don't know for sure. So I have to go drive to Raleigh to price it out. And then I also have to, today I have to go, refill my testosterone. Um, so I have to go in and put the prescription in because it takes a few days to get here. And Monday, I'm not going to have enough in that vial to do a shot. So I have to get my second bottle refilled. So I'll be going through my third bottle. And then once I have to go back to Raleigh next month to, this is like 3 hours from my house. I have to drive back to Raleigh next month to get my labs done again, and then they will up my dose, most likely. But they might not. And if I'm staying here, then they're absolutely upping my dose. But they might not because on the 18th of July, I find out, which is in 2 days, I find out if I got accepted to go to England. And I've kind of gone back and forth on it because of health and because of transitioning and everything else. But it's a really great program, and it's something I've wanted for a very long time. And I might have been accepted, and if I am accepted, I do want to go. And my mom and I've talked, and she said, I'm worried, but if you feel that this is the best thing for you to do. I'm sorry if you can hear my cat. She's like, meh, pet me, daddy. she she's worried about me. I'm kind of nervous about it too, just because I'll be in England if I go, and I'm like an entire country away. Like, I'm across the pond. Like, that's a big deal. But it's something I've wanted for a very long time. Um, and I might be going to Greensboro, like I originally kind of thought, but I'm not sure because it depends on if I'm accepted or not. Um, but in terms of feelings and all of that, I feel absolutely fantastic. I feel like every day I'm becoming more me. I'm becoming the person that I've always felt inside, and now it's just becoming true physically. I've started shaving my face. I started breaking out again. Um, I actually have a sex drive now, which I've never had in my entire life before. I don't do anything about it, but it's like, where did this come from? Um, my skin is different. Like, it's rougher. It's more manly. My voice has dropped considerably. Um, it keeps dropping. So when they up my dose, it's gonna drop more because I'm on like the lowest dose of tea right now. Um, and then basically though, with my health, we found that if I follow my diet and I don't drink, which I need to get better at because occasionally I'll drink like strawberry daiquiris, which I love, and I don't give a shit that I'm a man. Like, I love fruity drinks and I don't care. Screw you and your gender stereotypes. Like, I don't have to fit your idea of what you think a man is. But as long as I like follow my diet, I feel good. Um, but cycle wise for tea, I definitely feel my cycle. Like, I do my shots on Mondays. The last like 2 days of the week, I'm just like, is it Monday yet? Like, come on, give me my shot. I want my hormones. And then like it's really weird because you can feel it. Like, you can feel the medication going. Lily, what are you doing? This is my kitty. Come here. Come here. This is my kitty. And I've had her for 8 years, and she's my baby. So if I go to London, I have to leave Lily home, which makes me sad. Um, but I can't bring her, like, that involves like quarantining my cat for a month, and bringing her to England, and she would not be happy, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to live in a dorm, so that's not allowed. But anyway, I feel my cycle, and, like, it's weird because you can feel, like, the hormone go in, and, like, you can feel it, and then, like, immediately, like, you feel it. Um, Family-wise, my dad is not on board. My dad is still not on board, and my dad probably is never going to be on board, but and my mom used to say the same things. I don't know. But, yeah, he's still, like, upset about it. He still thinks that he's failed as a parent because I'm trans, which I just want to say, you didn't fail as a parent because you're trans. I mean, there are some things about my dad where I'm just like, you know, I love my dad, but he doesn't support who I am. And he loves me. I know he loves me, but he loves the old me. He loves the girl me. He does not love the boy that I am, and he doesn't see me as a boy, and it hurts. But we've kind of worked it out to where we just don't talk about it. But it's hard because my mom calls me Blake, and then my dad gets pissed off. And they've gotten into really bad fights about it before. Like, my mom has said, if you don't accept your child, I'm not saying throw him a party, but if you don't accept your child, then get the hell out. Like, things for a while got really tense, and I just left for, like, a month and a half. I hardly was ever home. I'm hardly home now. Or if I am home, I'm, like, in my room studying, or I'm out. Like, I'm not home very often. Um, and I did shots for a month and a half before I actually did one at home. I went to, like, my friend's house. Well, this part of it was, like, I was basically living with my friend. I'd, like, live on their couch. Um, I'd come home for, like, food and stuff and, like, stock up and then leave again. Um, but yeah, I, like, was never home. And I just didn't want to be there, especially because things got really intense, and, like, I got a tattoo, which I love, and my dad was like, "Ah," but I've had a tattoo before, so it was like, okay, Dad. But anyway, now, like, he knows I'm doing shots, he knows that I'm on T, he knows that I'm physically transitioning. He does not know that I'm going to Raleigh for a meeting about surgery. I know I can't have the surgery, especially if I go to London. I can't have it. And then that's another thing that my mom and I and my doctors have to figure out is if I do go, what do I do about transitioning? Because my papers say I'm a female, but if I don't want any reasons. Like, it's bad enough being stateside when, like, I would go and buy stuff with my card or whatever, and they would look at me and my name says, Patricia, and my picture, before I had it updated, I had hair down to here, and they were like, where's this person? That's not you. And I'm like, oh, yes, it is. It's bad enough being stateside because, like, I live here, but, like, visiting in England and stuff. So then I would have to figure out if I can find a doctor over there, and just there's a lot of stuff I have to figure out if I go. But I'm still feeling really awesome, and I love being on T. So I don't want to stop, but if I go over there, I might have to until I get back. So it's stuff I have to figure out. And if I do stop, I really hope that my voice stays where it's at. I'm pretty sure once your voice drops, like, there's no going back from that. So I think it would stay where it's at. Hopefully it will. If I do have to stop, which I don't want to. But yeah, that's where my life's at right now. And I'll probably update again, maybe on Thursday if I get in. I don't know. I might be, like, doing this, like, super awesome video, like, oh my god, I got in. But we'll see what happens. So